welcome to Home Sweet Homeschool. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I'm a homeschooling mom to one. Now, have you ever had the thought, I am such a mess. I'm totally scattered, I'm unorganized, you are scrambling for things. Does that ever happen to you? Do you sit down to do a lesson with your kids and then you're like, oh, I need this video, or oh, we need this research, or do you feel that way? Please tell me that you're with me, because that's where I was last year. But let me tell you something that completely changed my life. Now, here it is, Google Classroom. Now, if you've been on any type of social media, you know that that's what all the public schools are using. They've been using it for a while now. I know the upper grades used it when I taught. And you're probably thinking, why in the world are you using Google Classroom? That's made for a public school. Well, I don't necessarily use it like the public school teachers do. I use it to help me. I use it to help me stay organized, and I have it organized in a way that will work for our homeschool. And it's really, really simple. All you need is your curriculum, and for us, that's Gather Around Homeschool. So I gather up whatever unit we're doing, and then you either need your phone, your computer, your iPad, whatever it is you work on. And I'm going to give you a really quick tutorial on how to set up Google Classroom and use it in your home. And I promise you, it's going to keep you so organized, and it's going to keep you from scrambling around at the last minute, because I promise you, the minute you're scrambling, that's the minute your kids check out, and then you got to wrangle them all back in. So if you're organized and ready to go, then your kids are going to be ready. So if you want some tips on how to keep your stuff together, and you want to know more about how to use Google Classroom for homeschooling, then stay tuned to this video. Okay guys, I want to share with you how easy it is to set up Google Classroom. So you do need to be signed in through your Google email. You're going to come to the little cube here, or square with the little squares, and click on it. You will go down until you see where it says Classroom, and that's what you give a click to. Now mine's already set up as Homeschool, but I'm going to show you how to do this really, really quick. You're going to click on the plus sign, and you're going to create a class. You're going to make sure to click this I've read and understood the above notice, because we are not associated with a school. We don't have to worry about that. So we check that box and we hit continue. You're going to name your class whatever you want to, and for the sake of this video, we're going to be class. But you can name it whatever you want to. You could fill in the other parts too, but I just named the class and hit create. So while it's creating, I use Google Classroom in my homeschool just to organize the things that I need, like research pages, YouTube videos, all those kind of things. So this is what it looks like when you've created your class. You can change this background up here where the diploma and the medals are. You can change that if you want to. There's a class code if you do want your kids to join. That's totally up to you. But let's get into what I actually use this for. So I'm going to click on classwork, and the first thing I want to do is create a topic. When you click on create, you can create quizzes and questions and all those kind of things. But remember, I keep it pretty simple and I don't use all of that. But I am going to create a topic, and for the sake of this video, our topic is going to be oceans. This could be whatever fits in with your curriculum. So I'm going to hit add. So there's my topic. You do want to create a topic because this is where all of your lessons are going to go under that. So think of it like a unit study on oceans. Oceans is your main topic, and then everything's going to fit under it. Now we're going to go back to create, and we're going to create an assignment. So when you create an assignment, you're going to want to title this whatever your assignment is. So how about we just do an overall ocean facts? That's going to be our first lesson. You could title it lesson 1. Whatever you want to do, we're going to name it Ocean Facts. There is an instructions box. If you do send this to your kids and you want them to do it on their own, you could type up instructions. I don't use that. Also over here on the side where it says for and points, I don't use that either, because I'm the one who opens up Google Classroom and uses it, while we're sitting together. But you can assign this to students. You can assign point values. You may want to see how a teacher in public school does that. I do not do that for homeschool. My thing that I use over here is on topic. You do want to make sure that you go to topic and select whatever topic it is you're doing. So we've already made an oceans topic. That way, when you start creating these assignments, they get filed in the correct place. That's what you want. So now that we've selected our topic, we're going to go over here and look at add. So So in Add, you have where you can add from Google Drive, you can add from a link, add from a file, or add from YouTube. So if you've got something stored on your computer you want your kids to pull up and use, a YouTube video you want them to see, this is where you're going to add it. And this is what I do. So I went ahead, you go ahead and do a search. We like to use Kiddle because it's a very safe place for my son to do research. So I found this Ocean Facts for Kids. This is something that I know he is safe to use. I don't have to worry about it. I just select the address up here at the top. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back here to Google Classroom, go to Add, go to File. Nope, not to File. Excuse me. Add Link. I'm going to paste it right here. And I'm going to hit Add Link. And it pops up right there. So when we're doing day 1 and I'm ready for him to read about ocean facts, all I have to do is go to this assignment and click, and it's going to pull it right up to there. Let's say I also want him to watch a video. I can go straight to YouTube from here, but what I usually do is go to YouTube, preview the videos, and then find them on here or paste the link. That way I know it's an appropriate video for them to watch. But let's just do like oceans for kids. You tack that for kids on there. You're going to get better more appropriate content. So here's oceans of the world. So let's say this one works for me. So you do have to click on it to make that blue highlighted more, and you hit add, and there's your video. So you can add whatever you need to, and it just automatically saves it for you. So let's say that's all you need for day 1. All you have to do is click that X, and it is there for you. So maybe you're on a roll and you want to go ahead and do lesson 2. You're going to do create assignment. You're going to title this one, let's do Ocean Zones. Okay, super simple. Going to make sure you go over to topic and select your topic, whatever it is, and you can create more than one topic. So don't think you only have to have one topic. Now I'm going to make sure I'm going to add some things. So I've already found an ocean zone lesson that I want them to do. So I'm going to copy, go back to this. I keep clicking file and I don't know why. Click on link. And I'm going to paste this link and add it in. There's our research for the day. Now, I also saw on here a neat craft. Make ocean zones in a jar. That would be good. I don't want to forget that. And of course, it won't let me do it. Here we go. Yep, it will. So here's a craft that we can do, and I want to save this. I want to do this with my kids that day. So I copy it. I go back in here. I'm going to add that link. And now I can find that craft and have it ready for that day. And then I can also add a video. So let's do ocean zones for kids. Bam. And there we go. Learn about the ocean zones, and we're just going to add it. You can add as much as you want to. This is your Google Classroom. Remember, it automatically saves for you as you add stuff to it. And when you click off, there you go. So this is what it looks like, and this all can be found under classwork. Over here on the left, we have our topics we've created, and then when you click on that topic, it's going to show you all the lessons that you've created as well. So you can add whatever you wanted to it. You can add your kids under people. You can definitely invite them and add them if you want to, but like I said, I just use it for me. When I'm starting to do a lesson and I open up to lesson 1 and I need that video, I want to make sure that I can quickly get to the video and the research that we need. And that's what Google Classroom does for me. It keeps our research pages and our videos in a place so I'm not scrambling. Scrambling around and trying to find things at the last minute really kind of ruins the lesson. So that's what I use Google Classroom for. If you have any more questions about Google Classroom, let me know. I'll do my best to try to help you. But it's really just used for me and for our homeschool, just as an organizational tool for me. So I hope this was helpful. And as always, thank you so much for watching.